Hello YouTube, it's me, I'm Amorphous, back with part 2, book 2, the 2 of the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales. If I remember previously, I remember seeing some snow. I did get to see a little bit of the next chapter, but don't worry about that, we're about to experience it together and see where the story takes us. If you are a fan of the Bookwalker and other things that I play on the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Give it that support. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, seems like it just spawned me back here. Let's see what happens. I remember I cut off at the book. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to play through this again. Okay, just had to do some movie magic and speed through the opening, which we've already seen. So we got the next call. We're going into the next assignment. Just a little refresher. A solid work, even though it seemed like it would have the imprint of pure publishing project. What else would you expect from a heap of myths wrapped in the sparkling coat of a fancy new look? I confess, I couldn't even have imagined that some bright mind would be able to pick out even a shred of relevance from such ancient material. Now, this book is called The Spark of a Hammer. Let's see. The contract agrees to infiltrate the Spark of a Hammer by Torvin Zakinski and extract an item, the Hammer of Thor, who you might hear in the background while I play this game today. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okie dokie. So, this is where I left you in the last video. Just checking to make sure. Uh-oh. I guess I glitched something. I may have glitched something. I may have glitched the game by saving outside of the chapter, or saving or quitting inside of the other chapter. Let's just go back. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll skip all this. We got a shield. Okay, cool. I feel like I saw this already. We just got little difficulties. Alright, now let's get into the Spark of a Hammer. Oof. Damn, sure is icy here. You look around. You there, Roderick? Yeah. Listen, about the alchemist from the last book. No, don't worry. I get it. You writers never pull your punches when it comes to characters. That's not it. It's hard to explain. Well, I wanted to apologize. That was rude of me. Rude isn't quite the word I would have used. Oh, stop it. That alchemist was a literal murderer. Alright, let's agree that we won't hurt any more characters. None at all? Right. Deal. What are we doing in this book anyways? I need to find a hammer belonging to someone named Thor. Thor? Yeah, some kind of special hammer, I guess. Hopefully we'll learn more soon. And let's get going. Some kind of special hammer, I guess. The banner says Thor's batteries will keep your fridge charged for 3 whole days. Okay. Let's look at this hanging robot. A strange sight catches your eye. A robot hanging from a tree with a noose around its neck. The robot's limbs creak slightly as they sway in the wind. It tilts its head to the side. If you think about it, why would someone hang a robot? It's not... Oh. Hello? What the? Hi there, robot. Correct. I am robot. My name is Modi. Can you confirm that you are human? Well, for the most part, yeah. Sensory accuracy increased to 89%. Thank you, human. What are you doing in that tree? I am hanging. You laugh and look at the robot. There's an awkward silence. I mean, how did you get in the tree?
I was installed in this spot by several humans. I am 74%. They were mad and on their way to destroy the power plant.
Oh, well that's not good. Do you need help? You point at the rope around its neck.
Thank you, human, but I will be perfectly fine.
Are you sure? When I first walked over, you were hanging there unconscious.
Oh, with 27% certainty, I detect care in your voice.
Is he saying you're only 27% caring?
Don't worry, I put myself in sleep mode to save battery.
Do you think I can find you a new battery somewhere? You look sideways at Roderick's cage.
That is 100% care.
The robot tilts its head to the side and blinks.
The human continues to demonstrate care. 16% this time. But don't worry, I'm operating on a fresh battery, and it should last a while. Also, I can find more batteries at the power plant once I regain freedom of movement.
Ask about Thor's hammer. There's a power plant near here, right?
That's right. Just up the road, you'll find my workplace, Thor Power Plant.
Fantastic. Have you heard anything about them having a hammer?
The hammer of Thor. Just this morning, I checked that it was intact like I do every morning.
And, how is it? Your eyes dart from side to side and you rub your hands together.
It is 100% intact.
Well, then let's head for the power plant. Take the robot down. How about I take you down from there, Modi?
I wouldn't mind that, but I also wouldn't want to be a bother.
Take the robot down anyways. To be honest, I have no idea how to get you down from there, but I'll just, You look at the robot, then at a branch, then at the rope. A knife, a ladder, a truck, and a hacksaw would be useful, but all you have is your own 2 hands. Use ink. What are you planning? You approach the rope connecting the robot to the tree and carefully touch it. The ink seeps into the rope. Several fibers change color and start to fray. I don't have the strength for the whole rope, but a few fibers should be enough.
Human, I do not understand what you're...
A loud crack and a crashing noise drown out the robot's mechanical babbling. Cue. Hello, robot. As though nothing happened, the robot starts petting a cat that has jumped out from the nearby bush. It doesn't seem to care about anything else. Are you okay, Modi? No damage.
Thank you, human. I'm fine. Now I, too, am performing care.
The stray cat purrs contentedly under the robot's hand. Okay, Up with Roderick. Adjust your shackles. Damn, I'm so sick of these things. You roll your sleeve and flex your left wrist under the shackle. So all this thievery is to get your shackles removed? Surely there must be another way. Well, there's one alternative. There is one alternative. I can work off my sentence. 30 years of hard labor for a publishing agency. Which, in and of itself, doesn't sound like a great idea. I can't disagree. Not to mention that even after all that, I probably still won't be able to go back to writing. Why is that? I've heard that a lot of writers, after even just 5 years of serving their sentence, decide to give up. Give up writing? Not only that. Well, thievery it is, everybody! We're gonna be thieves! We got Thor Power Plant. I guess that's it. Thor Power Plant. The hammer's in there somewhere. So do we have to dig the power plant out of the snow now? I don't think so. There's a couple panels over there. I bet they open the entrance. Okay, it's the first one right in front of us. You see a metal panel labeled power plant. There are 2 empty battery compartments lower down on the panel. It looks like this device is battery operated. I get that, but where do we find batteries? Well, you know. What do you mean I know? Where? From the robot. Is it battery operated too? Yep. Hold on. You said we weren't doing any more killing. We're not killing it, we're just turning it off temporarily. Fine. Now what about this panel? So we have like moral decisions we have to make. Okay. It's a metal panel that says bench. Do not remove battery if bench is occupied. There's an empty battery compartment under the label. And then there's a lever. Well, a robot. Take out the robot's battery. So we can't get inside the power plant without the robot's battery? I don't see any other way in the book. Besides, it's not murder. We're just turning it off for a little while. Then we'll turn him back on. Right? Yeah. I promise. Then that's that. Just turn me around, okay? I don't want to watch. Fine. You move Roderick's cage to your back. You look at the robot. The battery hatch on its back is easy to find because it's glowing and has a huge handle. The cover comes off surprisingly easy.
Does the human want to perform care and change my battery? Don't worry. I am 81% certain that I will manage to reach the power station and charge it myself. I just want to spend some time with this wonderful cat. Meow.
The cat meows happily. It seems to like Modi a lot. You touch the battery. It's firmly seated in its socket.
Human, please be careful with my battery. If it comes out, I'll plunge into eternal darkness. I really don't want to plunge into eternal darkness.
The robot's voice is fearful. Yeah, just yank it out. You shut your eyes and sharply yank out the battery.
Why?
Modi's eyes go dark. The battery is yours to do with as you wish. The cat under the robot's frozen hand also pauses, then starts to sniff at it. My God, let's get out of here. No more murders. What's in my inventory? The battery, I guess. Go to one of these panels, closest one. It's a metal panel. There's an empty compartment. Insert the battery. Does the plus sign go on the top or the bottom? I can never remember. On top. God damn it. I think it worked. Yeah. What is that? Excuse me. There's a man here. Hello? Frozen man? You see an unmoving man covered in a layer of frost. I think he's already... I see that. With some difficulty, you open the man's frozen coat and take his wallet out of the coat's inner pocket. Examine his business card. Edvard Rodensgaard, Chief Inspector, Specialization, Industrial Real Estate. He kinda looks like you in this photo. A little bit. Hey, wait, you don't know what I look like. That was a joke. A small wad of bills with a few crumpled discount coupons tucked between them. Are you not going to take the money? It's not like he needs it, You're trying to test my morals. No, I'm not going to take his money. I can't use it in the real world. I know. The notes would just dissolve like everything else that comes out of the books. That's not the only reason. You take one of the notes. They say pounds instead of pounds. There's a law that says all authors have to write them like that in their books now. So that means there must be some way to take them out of the book. You shrug. Briefcase. A lonely, worn-out briefcase sits by its owner's frozen right hand. The briefcase has a combination lock on either side of the handle. Are we gonna... Bang! The lock pops apart when you slam them against your knee. And you open the briefcase wide. Okay then. Anything interesting in there? This box has a Thor power plant logo on it. The box has words on it. Sale. Buy 10 batteries and get one free. Free battery cannot be resold. What's a sale? You open the box and take out a battery. Don't worry about it. Examine papers. You start rifling through the frozen traveler's papers. A bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. Looked like reports, inquiries. Reading. The Commonwealth of 9 countries will review the situation concerning Thor and Jormungandr individually. Thor and who? Reading. Face pressed close to the text. Jormungandr. Who's that? I thought you were the one with access to the book's text. Do you not know? It's not easy to search the entire text for one single word. Let's see, what else? President Odin has ruled that... blah, blah, blah. Read it carefully. There might be something important in there. Oh, here we go. As chief inspector, you will need to visit the now defunct power plant to assess and draw up a deed of sale. So it closed down. We have a potential buyer, the Jormungandr Group. The Jormungandr Group will send a representative over soon to sign the sale and purchase agreement. Some kind of local bureaucracy, I guess. Anyways, I'm about to freeze to death standing out here. Let's get going already. Okay. That's all that was in there, huh? Middle panel. Oh, it has the battery in it. Oh, I'm taking the battery. I don't want to see your dead body. Good day. Is there anything over here? Oh, I can't go that way. Lever is locked. Okay. Put a battery in the upper slot. Oh, there's... good thing I took it. I'd have to walk back over there. Looks like we need another battery. Battery in the lower slot. The panel starts buzzing. I think it's working. Finally. The light on the lever turns green. Oh, there we go. No, no, no. Oh, I get to control with the mouse. That's cool. Alright, alright, alright. That's pretty cool. And we're in! Oh. Factory yard. A lot of robots. What do I get? Crowbar parts? Okay. What the hell happened here? Someone really had a grudge against robots. And that, let me guess, that was the door leading to the hammer. We'll have to find the back door. Okay. The damaged robot here. Maybe we can get some more parts. A robot with an axe sticking out of its head sits motionless in the snow. Do you think it's... you know. Let's take a look. As you get closer, you see that the axe is deep enough in the robot's head that it also went through its body. There's no battery in this one. We could have used it since everything in this book seems to be battery operated. Someone sure went to town here. You look at the robot's back to read the tag on its neck. This one was Thrud. If you find an extra battery, I think you should wake this one up. Maybe it can tell us something. Must be a battery around here somewhere. Or I can insert a battery? No, I can't. Well, shoot. What about these robots? This light is on. You examine the metal tag on the back of the broken robot's head. This one was Uller. Uller is beyond help now. True, but it looks like something... True, but it looks like there's something inside. You open the cover. Inside the battery is lit up, running on emergency power. They got the battery. Another battery, not bad. Okay, what about these guys? These robots are completely destroyed. There's no hope for fixing them. All of them? Oh, this one has junk on it. Okay, let's see. Got some tools. Not bad, not bad. Let's, keep going. It's a robot in the snow. The pristine, snowy landscape is interrupted by two metal legs sticking out of a snowbank. Another robot. That means another battery, which shouldn't hurt to have. Just do it quickly. No questions, no names, no nothing. Alright, just cold, quick, unfeeling work. That's right. You approach the robot and start digging into the snow. Or rather, you try to dig. The snow is resistant and your hands rapidly start to freeze. Damn! The snow is too frozen. I need a shovel. You gonna ask your neighbor again? Oh, not my neighbor. You look around. Not a soul in sight. Well, there's no one else to ask. Okay, I'll wait here for you. What about this, though? It's a crate. There is a tightly closed crate lying in the snow. Break open the lid. Oh, I gotta get that shovel. Alright. Let's go talk to my neighbor. I'm sure he's gonna be so excited to see me. So interesting waking up into like this kind of game world. Where's my neighbor's this way? Slow tramping footsteps. Who's there? It's me again. What's that? Speak up. It's Etienne, your neighbor. Oh, yeah. Did you bring back my sledgehammer? Do you have a snow shovel? Or do you know what happened to your downstairs neighbor? Oh. Oh. Your downstairs neighbor? There were strange noises coming from his apartment last night. Downstairs? I don't know anyone downstairs. No one's lived there for 100 years or so. How do you know? Well, do you have a snow shovel? Sorry to bother you. Snow shovel? But it's summer. Also, where's my sledgehammer? I'll get it back to you soon. Still struggling with that nail. But right now, I really need a shovel. Damn you. There's a shovel in the building storage room downstairs. Go get it yourself. Got it. Thanks a lot. But I'll be waiting for my sledgehammer. I'll bring it back this week, I promise. Retreating footsteps. Downstairs. Okay. I don't like that this door is not all the way open. It looks scary. What else is downstairs? This is the person downstairs, right? Oh, they gave me a note. What the hell? The note says, "Do you understand why we don't need to sleep?" Who's this we? Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy. Locked, I need a key. Shovel. Oh, I see something. Shovel, get it. Alright, it's a real shovel. So I still got the rust on it. That's real shovels right there. Okie dokie. Guess that's all they had to say to me today. Interesting. Why we don't need to sleep. I'm pretty sure I sleep though. Still no bathroom access. Alright, back in we go. So, I have shovel now. Well, did your neighbor lend you a shovel? Show him the shovel. You brandish the shovel like a knight's sword. Okay, then get cracking before it snows again. The shovel bites deeply into the snow. You make good progress. The robot you dug out seems to be asleep. All you hear is quiet mumbling coming from it. Listen. Once I finish working, I can play. I am 15% certain that I can build the perfect snowman. Magni will be so jealous. Take out the battery. So sad. You slowly turn the robot face down. The battery hatch is just like the ones you've seen before. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to play. You yank open the cover, pull out the battery, and walk away. I'll build a snowman. You put the battery in your pocket. Alright, let's dig up this thing now. There is a highly... Oh, I cannot break it open with this? Boo. Doo-doo-boo-boo. Alright, let's see this one. The label on the panel says storage. There are 2 battery compartments lower down. Alright. One for you. And one for you. No, I took it out. Perfect. I'm familiar with this now. Seems to be the same thing. I mean, we have an extra one, so I suppose I can go back and put a battery in for the first robot. Broken panel. This panel is broken and a battery won't help. Oh. Robot in the corner. In the corner of the room, you see an unresponsive robot covered in a layer of frost. Nothing in the battery hatch. Hey look, there's something in its hand. The robot's one intact hand is clutching a piece of paper. You pry apart the metal fingers and unfold the paper. Is this a map? It shows part of the factory. There's even an X marked. Looks like we found a treasure map. What kind of treasure could robots possibly have? You put the paper in your pocket. Treasure map. How am I supposed to see it? It's so little. Old photo of some section of the factory. One snowbank is marked with a red X. Somewhere with a gate. Alright. I mean, in any case, I can... probably at the very beginning. In any case, I can, try to give the first robot back, Modi the robot, back a battery. You look at the toolbox. Of course it's locked too. I'm so goddamn tired of this. Everything is always locked. That's it. Hey, what's wrong? Use ink. You put a drop of ink on the lock. Suddenly, the shackles around your wrist give off a burning coldness. Ugh. Don't you think you're using ink a little too often? Isn't it dangerous to control someone else's book? Hmm? Uh-oh. What was that? I didn't expect one drop of ink to cause so much resonance. You look at your hands. You're risking rejection if you keep that up, and then we'd be... I'm sure it was just a coincidence. You open the toolbox and take out a repair kit. By the way, you move the box off the table. This is a solid table. We could put together something useful here. Like what? I can't make anything. Nothing I can craft. Oh well. Nothing in the panels, right? Let me see. Anything else I may have missed? And I can't walk around the robot. This panel needs a battery to power it. Well, I have some, do I not? I don't have any batteries? Oh, I guess I've only got 2. I thought I had 3. This panel needs a battery to power it. This panel needs a battery to power it. And that one is broken. Okay, so I do need 3. But I thought I had 3. But oh no, I can't. Because they're all in here. There's 2 in here. I'll just take out the batteries then. Oh, I have to pull the lever first. No problem. That's a interesting touch. I mean, it could stay up. But what if I wanted to just leave it up and take the batteries out? Very technical. Okay, I'll take my batteries now. So what? I actually need 5 batteries? Is that what you're saying? Guess I've got batteries to look for. But let's go see if I can give Modi a battery. As you walk past, the robot suddenly wakes up.
Reserve power activated. Threat detected. 95% certainty. Launching countermeasure program.
The robot turns to you. Its robotic hands open and close threateningly. Damn, I guess that axe really damaged it. Be careful. Remember the robot's name. Thrud. That's your name, right?
That's right. I'm Thrud, worker robot at Thor Station.
How about we just calm down and talk a little bit, okay? After all, I brought you back to life.
I will no longer believe the human. My only response is retaliation.
It's going to attack. Well, let's shoot it up then. I kind of don't remember how this works. Okay, you missed, good. Let's stun you, because you're doing a bit too much. Ooh, nice hit. Oh, not good. Give my stuff back. Yay, I'm so glad you missed. Let's just get all of my juice back. There we go. The robot falls heavily into the snow.
Urgent. Repairs needed.
Boom, 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 boom. That was unexpected. I know. You're surprised to find there's no battery inside the robot. It really must have been operating on emergency power. In any case, you can't figure out the source of this energy. Take all. Do I have enough parts now to make something? I might, but I won't go back quite yet. I want to go give Modi a battery, but I don't know if I can. Yeah, there's 2 batteries in here. Yeah, I don't think I can give Modi a battery. Oh, this is the gate. You check the map again. You seem to be right at the spot marked by the X. But there's nothing here. If it's buried treasure, then that means you have to dig it up, dummy. That's kind of rude. You start digging. The layer of snow disappears quickly, but it's a lot harder to break through the frozen ground than you thought. An eternity later, your shovel clings as it hits metal. Found it. You carefully pull a small, icy cold box out of the ground. Well, come on, open it. We got some coins, some mushrooms, and some chalk. Chalk, coins, and a mushroom. Looks like the kind of treasure a kid would hide. Even robots must have thought that things were precious to them. Even robots must have things that are precious to them. I'm sure you're right. Okay. Let's go. There's nothing more for us here. Some treasure that was. Well, somebody's gotta want it. Maybe. I don't think I can give Modi a battery. I just realized that I need 2 batteries to keep this open and 2 batteries to keep the other side open. Oh, hey guys. 2 robots are studying the robot with the axe in its head.
Analyzing incident. My verdict: killed treacherously with an axe. Affirmative. Find the guilty and inflict punishment.
The robots notice you and turn around.
Excuse me, but do you have any idea what happened here?
Oh, that? Yeah, I cracked its head open. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I was just passing through.
Analyzing. Probability that human is lying, 54%. Analyzing. Probability that human is lying, 32%. You may pass.
Thanks. Pass to where? Entrance is blocked. There's a... Oh, there's a... I can go down here. Well, you don't say. Factory vehicle lot. Okay. There's more buried stuff here. Alright, there is a factory crate sticking out of the frozen snow. Clear away the snow with your hands, dig it out with the shovel. Of course, shovel! You start shoveling the snow away from the crate and knocking chunks of ice off it, and soon you've cleared it completely. Inside the crate is more garbage. Okay, what about this crate? Taking all that stuff. You got a panel here. Alright, cool. What about this? Oh, I can craft a crowbar. A crowbar! I don't have to go all the way back inside to craft a crowbar. I can do it here. Cool. Pliers and a lockpick. Well, So I can go get the thing now. Let's go. Go open that crate that's over there. I hope they keep letting me pass. Yep, I seem to be safe. I like that. I'm safe. I'm safe. There we go. Break open the lid. You hook the crowbar into the lid and break the lock. I got tools and some burnt papers. What's that do? Got a crowbar. I don't know. I don't know what that does. But I don't have to go back inside of there. Not yet, anyway. Okay. So, what do I need from here? You see a panel with 3 battery slots. Okay. I don't. Let me guess, this is the back door to the facility? That's right. I'm assuming this panel lowers this part of the power plant. Alright, I don't have enough batteries. What's this? An enormous car has sunk into the snow. Right under it is a blue puddle. Uh-oh. Yeah, someone's gonna have a rough time fixing this. It's a good thing we don't need to drive it anywhere. Well, actually... Oh, come on! Well, look over there. One of the robots drove off. I just found it in the text. And a robot means a spare battery. Damn it. Use the repair kit. You feel much more confident now that you have a car repair kit. Okay, get ready to get your hands dirty, Etienne. Fine. So you said I have to feel around all the tubes? 1 hour later. Overall, it was much easier than you expected. That was horrible. I hope I never have to work on a car again. Easier than you expected immediately says that was horrible. But at least it was informative. And we have a car now. Oh. Robots inside. There's a crate back here. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see. Oh, I need to do this at a table though, huh? Eat food for health. Oh, am I about to fight? I might need to eat some food then. There are 2 unpowered robots in the back of the car. You lean one of the robots forward away from the seat and look at a battery hatch, but it's empty. All you see is a cable leading from the robot to the car's control panel. Okay. You examine the car's control panel. It's covered in a light layer of frost. Hey, you even know how to drive? Well... You remember the crash you were in The Alchemist? You remember the crash you were in with the Alchemist? Roderick, unfortunately, thought you did it on purpose. Try starting the car. You push the button labeled start, but nothing happens. Open the charging port cover. You see 2 standard battery slots under the port cover. You're looking at the car's dead control panel. You won't be able to do anything without batteries. Well, kinda seems like the vibe. Let's put in the batteries. The panel buzzes and lights up. It's working. You suddenly hear a screeching noise coming from the back of the car. Uh-oh. What the?
Hello. Hello.
Damn. Who are you two?
I am Modi 2. I am Modi 3.
Are they copies of that robot we found hanging in the tree? Either that or Thor wasn't all that creative when it came to names. We're just gonna go for a little ride.
We can't allow that. Can't allow that. State the purpose for your use of the vehicle. State the purpose.
There's a sale going on nearby and I want to get there before it ends.
Access denied. Denied.
Oh, come on. It was just a joke.
Calculating joke probability. Calculating. 0.07. 0.04.
You're serious, huh?
Purpose authorization failed. Failed. Commencing countdown to trespasser elimination. Commencing. 10. 9.
Hold on. I said I'm gonna go help a robot.
7. 6.
Tell them about Thor. Thor wants me to go see him.
Thor.
Yeah, he called me. He looked sideways at Roderick in search of hints. He called me and told me to go see him. Can I take this car?
Of course, we are obligated to do anything Thor says. Says.
Whew, I'll be on my way then. You turn back to the steering wheel, expecting the robots to interrupt you again.
Have a nice trip.
Colorful lights flash on the car's control panel. Follow the robot's tracks. You get behind the wheel. Didn't you say you didn't know how to drive? No time like the present to learn. And away we go. Are we there yet? I don't know. We've been driving for half an hour. I'm just following the tracks. How should I know how far it got? How about you talk to me to pass the time? Me? You still haven't remembered anything about your book? Just a little. I remember living on a busy street. Well, that's not much help. I need more specific details. And names are ideal. Why do you need details? As soon as we finish all these jobs, I'm gonna go try to find your book. Is that even possible? Well, it's unlikely, but I think it's worth a try. In any case, I have to pay you back for all your help somehow. As soon as I get my powers back... Ooh! I'll be unstoppable. Would you watch out? You miraculously avoid a chunk of ice. Oh, that was close. Why don't you tell me more about your books? Well... Were they about evil corporations too, or power plants and robots? No, I didn't focus on the setting much. The characters were more important to me. I want to create characters that feel truly alive. That's my ultimate goal. Oh. That explains it. Explains what? Every character written by someone else is automatically hollow and soulless, right? That's why it's so easy for you to do bad things to them. That's not true. Well, partly. I don't hate them, it's just that when I see their lack of depth, that they're not realistic. Depth? During a conversation, it's easy to tell if a character is capable of thinking for themselves, or if all they can do is recite the lines they're given. What category do I fall under? I think you were written by one of the original authors, and I don't question their work. Which will actually help narrow down the search for your book, since there aren't many works by original authors left. What's an original author? They lived before our time, created the most iconic stories ever known, true masters of the pen. I've even heard they couldn't jump into books, so I have no idea how they managed to create all of that. But not a single one of them kept writing after the war. I don't know why. Now we have this new generation of writers where everything is rewritten or reworked. Oh, hold on. I think we're here. See the car over there? Yeah, slow down a little. Just gotta figure out how. Damn it. We're gonna crash. No, we didn't crash. Alright. I'm leaving. Bye, robot guys. Later. Oh, he's making a snowman! Let's go over here. Maybe he's got stuff inside of his car. He's been here for a while. In front of the frozen car, you see a crate with a steel cable wrapped around it. Use the crowbar. You ignore the cable and wedge the crowbar into the right side of the crate, then pry it open. Got some more tools and pieces of metal. That's cool. Hey, buddy. There it is. The robot raises a hand and waves at you. Snow falls from the clamp at the end of its arm. Wave back. You wave your hand a few times and the robot's eyes blink.
Hello, human. The leak in the water supply pipe has been fixed. I will return to the power plant soon. However, I have something I need to complete first.
You notice an odd-looking snowman made out of 2 large snowballs. A third, smaller snowball is lying at the robot's feet.
This is 73% perfect snowman. I have never achieved such a wonderful result before.
I'm just gonna take out the battery. Oh, what about the pipes? Why were you insulating the pipes if there's nothing flowing through them?
I was not insulating the pipes. I was fixing a leak. Eventually, I will figure out what it was that disabled the heating system.
I think it's because the power plant closed down. Leaks probably don't have anything to do with it.
Calculating sarcasm.
No, I'm serious.
Calculating joke probability.
It's not a joke. They closed it down after Thor died.
Calculating probability of insanity or other abnormalities.
Fine. Do whatever you want with your pipes. Take out the battery. The robot nods to you, then returns to building the snowman. It bends awkwardly as it carefully pushes the snowball around in its robotic arms, trying to keep it from falling apart. Just make it quick. You place a shaking hand on the robot's battery hatch and open it. Wait, maybe we should let it finish building the snowman first? You place a hand on the robot's battery and quickly yank it out.
Ouch. It hurts.
It hurt. The robot freezes, arms extended towards the snowman's head as if hoping to finish it before it plunges into eternal darkness. Finish building the snowman. You navigate around the robot as you roll a snowball. The snow is nice and sticky. It only takes 5 minutes for you to construct a decently round head. Placing it firmly on top of the odd snowman, you use your fingers to add 2 eyes, a hole for the nose, and a smile. That really is a 73% perfect snowman. It most certainly is. You check the battery in your pocket. That's so sad. Oh, more tools. The robot's tools. Okay. Off-road vehicle. Did I not go in here? Oh, I guess I cannot. Well, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? So how many batteries do I have now? 1? No. The 2 are in the car. You're right, you're right. Go back to the factory? Well, I guess we can go back now.
Who are you? Ooh.
You're asking again? I was just here. I'm Etienne. I brought you here on Thor's orders, remember?
Authorization successful. Successful.
Those 2 are starting to get on my nerves. Oh, there's an autopilot button. Oh, what now? You know, autopilot. The car will drive us back by itself. I won't even need to steer. Well, that's good news. I'm gonna take a little nap. Hold on, I thought maybe you could tell me about the original authors? Etienne? Hey! He's asleep already. Guess it's a half hour trip. Alright guys, see you later. Gotta take out the batteries. The panel goes dark. Step away from the panel. They're still alive though. The robots talk to each other, paying no attention to you.
How come everyone else gets to go outside except us? Why? That's what I'm asking. Why? Why? That's what I'm asking.
What's going on here? Let's not bother them. They're just stuck in the same conversation.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why? No, that's what I said.
What does mine say? So I can make a lockpick. I can make pliers. I don't know what I need though.
A bottle, a bottle.
Alright, cool. I got a bottle of ink. But I have enough to make either or, not both. So let's see if I run into anything that's locked before I try to make stuff. Right now I should have 3 batteries. I do, and I can lower this. However, yeah, I actually don't think I'll be able to do it. So I was gonna go all the way back, but I think I need 2 batteries just to open that that cabinet thing over there. You see a panel with 3. Yeah, I wish I could put them all in at once. All right, let's do it. Pull the lever. And we're in the factory now. I mean, if I run into into something locked, I'll just something wrong with this. I'll just go back outside. There's a door there. Panel. That's the bridge control panel, or at least it was. Suspicious looking smoke is coming from the panel. How do I fix it? Examine the panel. The panel has a serial number on it. THIALFI 28. Activate the bridge? I think we need to fix the panel first. I don't know what tool that is to fix it. Maybe the pliers? Looks like this panel is linked to the conveyor belt. Do we need batteries for it too? I don't think so. All the lights are on already. I wonder what'll happen if I push something. Let's push some random buttons. The panel starts beeping loudly. Ooh, what'd I get? An ordinary box with a Thor logo on the side. Examine it. There's a sticker on the side that says F734 personal items. There's a sad looking apple inside, along with a note that says, "Have a good shift, Roskva." I think you found someone's lunch. I'll take it. They won't need it anymore. So now what? We should go back to the panel and see what else we can order from the conveyor belt. Cool, let's do that. We're gonna order some stuff. Examine the panel. The buttons you were hitting madly turned out to correspond to different letters and numbers. To the right of them, you see a booklet labeled Operator Instructions. Okay. My kryptonite. Instruction manuals. Looks like these are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. On the back of the instruction booklet, you see a logo made up of 2 symbols and the words, "Produced by Sindri and Brocker Group." Can we use it to order something useful? Open the instructions. Okay, there's a note tucked between 2 of the pages. General information. Operator, please note the following. Each item can be identified by a 4-digit index in XXYZ format. XX is the XX is the warehouse number, Y is the row, and Z is the bin. XXYZ. Okay. The repair kit catalog. Repair kit indexes SUTTUNGR, Modgood, Roskva, Thialfi 28, okay, and Hirokin. So you already know I'm going to do all of these. I want to see what I get. Read the note. Please note, indexes got mixed up again in the late shipment. Some materials are now different warehouses. Here are the modded changes. MI is E6 now, D4 is B3, and A7 is F7. Oh no, you just had to make this complicated. Alright, so the general information now. Repair kit catalog. So if I want... So this next one is E624. So it's E644, E624, and I don't remember the rest. Start entering a code. E624. Continue. Alright, what did I get? A worn out cardboard box. Yep, let's open it. Inside the box is a package repair kit. Let's go! Hang on. This isn't the right brand of panel. What do you mean? The panel had a name written on it, and this isn't the same one. Check what the brand panel is again, then order the right kit. Oh, I thought I would just get a bunch of random boxes of stuff. Alright, let's open the instructions and read the note. So, A7 is F7, and D4 is B3. Okay, and the general information. But nothing changed. I want to see this. So F763 and then D416. D416, I'm assuming that is. Okay. It's D416. What do I get? Educational materials? Hang on. Why does it say educational materials instead of repair kit? How should I know? Open it and see. The box is full of brochures about the treatment of robots in the workplace. Hold on. Wait, this isn't what we ordered at all. So where's ours then? I have no idea. Try looking in the catalog. Maybe they rearranged some things? Well, it kind of doesn't seem like it because that's not in there. That's not part of it. A7's not even part of what this was over here. So F7 something. F763. I'll try that. I'm gonna have to put them all anyway because that didn't make any sense. Inside the box is a package repair kit. Hang on, this isn't for the right brand of panel. What do you mean? The panel had a name written on it and this isn't the same one. I don't understand what you're talking about. Isn't that what this one was? Like THEA blah 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 blah. THIALFI28. That's the one that I used. It has nothing to do with any of the ones that they changed, and that's not my fault. You guys aren't making a whole lot of sense. Oh, is it D4? Is that why I was supposed to put B3 something? Well, I didn't read the instruction manual. I told you I don't like reading it. I told you. So D4 is now B316. No problem. This should be the one. Repair kit. All right. Inside is a repair kit. Just what we need. Awesome. Now we just have to do something about the bridge station. Okay. I'm ready. Fix the panel. No one ever fixes this panel in the book. They only break it. I can't find instructions for you. Let's see just how bad it is. You open the panel and start digging around inside. 20 minutes later, you're almost certain you did everything right. You flip the switch and something inside the panel starts humming. It's working. Compared to fixing the car, this was nothing. Let's go! Wow. Everything's on fire in here. We're gonna roast in here. Could whoever killed the robots have done this? No time to chat. The whole building's gonna collapse. Oh, where are we? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Metal beams. I need to clear the way first. Oh, I can move them. I forgot about that. Get out of here. Leave. It's Thor's office. Let's go. Thor has an office. Damn, the whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. You don't gotta tell me twice. There's an old letter here. Anything interesting? Hasn't been sent. It's from Thor Watanson to President Odin Borson. Let's see. Part of the text is burnt and illegible. Since Sol was the first company to go in, shortly after being acquired by Skull Group, it declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under a continuous threat of acquisition by the Jormungandr Group, and I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. all chairman and all ruler. If only I was still at the helm of the military production facility, and not... My actions would be decisive, and I would not have to write letters like this. But as I am needed here, and must act according to the laws of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me, I ask you... The rest is illegible. I wonder why he never sent this letter. Who knows? Alright, what else we got? More papers. Damn smoke. These are profit reports and charts. You said you don't understand that kind of stuff. Well, these ones look pretty simple. A report on Thor's profits compared with Jormungandr's. It looks like Thor took the lead at some point and stayed ahead for about 9 days. The report's in there, though. I see. Come on, let's get out of here before you choke to death. One sec. I see some blueprints. Oh, it looks like our hammer. The Mjolnir project developed by the Sindri and Brucker group. Mjolnir? What a strange name for a hammer. That's it. I can't survive another second in here. There's a metal locker unit on the floor. It's locked shut. Open it with a crowbar. Coughing and wiping away tears, you blindly break open the lockers. Yeah, I'm not leaving without stuff. I'm gonna need it. You'll live. You'll live. Inhale that smoke. You'll be fine. It's not real smoke. It's book smoke. Workshop gate. Oh dear. Factory workshop. What's going on in here? They're all locked in. Some men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door while the rest of them stand off to the side exhausted. Clear your throat. Ahem. 10 or so pissed off men turn to face you. What's this now? He doesn't look like a robot. Hey you, are you from the village too? No. Are you here to help us burn down the damn power plant? Nope. And what the hell do you want? Lie. Your boss sent me. He said you need to stop all this right away. Time to go back. Waving a torch. I'm the leader here, and I definitely don't remember saying that. Damn it. Tell the truth. Listen, I just want the hammer. The men glance at each other. What hammer? That's what you're trying to destroy, right? The hammer of Thor. It's behind this door you're trying to break down. Oh, so it's the hammer making those sounds. That makes sense. See, I told you. Hush. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back to the door. And don't try and lie to us again. No, I'd never do that. I need the hammer, and I'll be taking it. Listen, guy, or whoever you are under that mask. He jabs a finger at you. There are 10 of us here, so if you think you can take us, you're out of your mind. Now what? Roll up your sleeves! 10 men? I won't even break a sweat. I'm not leaving without the hammer. The leader looks at you, silently, tilting his head slightly to the side. I'm gonna use some ink, I'm gonna kill you. Black fire erupts from your fingertips. You reach out towards the men and hear hysterical screams coming from the mob. He's a demon! 2 of the men run away in panic. The rest look at you, unconvinced. Kill him. Here we go. Damn. The whole mob rushes at you like a pack of unleashed hounds. Look, Roderick, a perfect example of badly written characters. Incapable of assessing the situation and changing their opinion. I bet you anything the book describes him with a simple phrase. An aggressive mob. Or maybe you're just not convincing enough? Yeah, maybe that's it. The angry mob has you surrounded. This won't end peacefully. Shit. Shields up. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that you could only hit one person. This was such a bad idea. Oh, he moved up. Oh, he moved up. Oh no. I'm gonna need some ink. Unless I drain. Yes, I'm so glad you missed. That one did not miss. I need to heal. Oh dear. He's got a strong hit coming. Oh! Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I'm dying. I'm not gonna make it out of this one. I should have used my words! Damn. Where does it start me over from? I can't remember what happens when I die. Oh, cool. That's not too bad. Do I have to still fight them though? I can't change my decision? No! I have no apples! Oh, this is not good. The men in the mob whisper among themselves, eyes on you. I told you there was something off about him. We already dealt with you. What do you want this time? Find a peaceful solution. Just let me get the hammer and everything will be alright. The leader mutters hesitantly to himself, but then raises a hand and signals to the other men. Stand down, boys. Let this bookhead through. The men in the mob lower their fists uncertainly. That's better. Let's keep moving. I'm just gonna keep coming back, honestly. Might as well let me go. As you examine the door, you can feel the rioters' piercing stares on your back. There's a panel here. Looks like we need an alphabetic code. So we need to guess the word? Yeah, something like that. Any ideas? Thor. What word would he have used? Bjolnir? What kind of word is that? It's the hammer's name. We saw it in the paper in Thor's office, remember? Oh, right. Correct. The door opens. Great. The men behind you look at it in shock. I'll be damned. He wasn't lying. Just like I said, no trouble at all. You dust off your palms. Is that it? The hammer? Looks like it. It's huge. I have to figure out how to get it down from there. You should hurry before the fire spreads here. Yes, we should. There's no way we can take the hammer unless we stop that mechanism. I know, but there's so many buttons here. And this weird head. Hello. Damn, not again. Human detected. 67% certainty. Running if function. If the human is Thor, initiate standby mode. If the human is not Thor, launch self-destruct systems. What? Hold on. I'm Thor. Everything is fine. It's me. I just came to check on my hammer. What was it called again? Jormungand. No. Mjolnir. Mjolnir is the hammer. Right. Mjolnir. Analyzing similarity. Bzzz. Similarity to Thor is 14%. That's not much. Additional testing required. To the right, you see 2 cables attached to the robot's head. First question. You ain't got the left cable. Bzzz. Ouch, that hurt. My sensors have gone offline. Now, first question. Bzzz. Ow, that hurts. My God. The robot's head starts shuddering. The robot shuts down. That wasn't what I expected to happen. I bet. Poor robot. I thought he'd just shut down and that'd be it. The hammer! Looks like your hammer stopped moving. Okay, I'm going. You examine the massive hammer. Up close, it looks more like a piece of factory equipment than a hammer. But I guess there's some resemblance, right? Listen. How about I come back later and fix it? Right. Why even bother? It's only a robot. Just a character. Not this again. Nothing changed after all. We're ending this book on the same note we started on. First it was the alchemist, now the robot. I don't have an answer for you. I know. Take the hammer and leave the book. Wait, I don't want to leave the book. I have things left undone. It's so heavy. Why are there certain things that I can take out of the books? I'm not ready! I'm not ready! I guess there was no way to do only part of the hammer, huh? Did you get the item? Yeah, just don't throw out your back carrying it. Got a strong forearm picking it up. Real strong forearm. Yep. And slams the door in my face at my own house. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. Thank you. I love getting paid. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Yep, make sure we close this door. Uh-oh. Hello? I got your case. Good work out there. You're slowly starting to be my favorite walker. Don't call me that. Don't like your new line of work? Stay silent. That's too bad. It's far more profitable than all your scribbling. All right. I'll be in touch. Hangs up. Guess I'm going to bed. Okay. Okay. Hello? Etienne, is that you? Oh, hi Vince. How's the work going? It's not bad. Thanks again for getting me set up with that client. He's not the world's most pleasant person, but I know a guy who finished working for him literally yesterday. Got his shackles off right after that. Lucky guy. That's for sure. We're thinking of writing something together now. You seem to know a lot of people who end up in shackles. Well, the laws these days, you know. Or maybe you just gave them the same helpful advice you gave me. Hey, I told you what you were supposed to do. The police weren't supposed to get wind of anything. And I did everything exactly as you said. But the police got wind of it. To the tune of 30 years for me. Listen, I just told you what I heard. Alright, I'll call you back when you're in a better mood. Bye. Hangs up. So he got me in trouble. With a job, I see. Okay. The same 2 letters. This picture scares me. I guess I'm going to bed. That's enough for today. I'll try again another day. It's bedtime! Yippee! Sorry. A week later. Time to get up. Of course my phone is ringing. I just woke up, do you mind? I'm getting more stuff. Shush your mouth. Hello? I have a job for you. What's this Are you ready or not? I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready as always. You need to be even more ready than you usually are. I have a new partner, and if we pull this job off without a hitch, you can't even imagine what opportunities it will open up for me. I'm happy for you. So we need to make the client happy. If he's happy, then I'll be happy too. And if I'm happy, a little of that happiness might trickle down to you. You get my drift? Like I've said before, I'm not doing this for the money. It's for my shackles. The client sent me an advance payment and I spent it on my new office. So get ready and don't let me down. Hangs up. That was fast. Any new news? Several readers reported the incident to the writer's police, who immediately began investigating the situation. All copies of Torben Zakinski, The Spark of a Hammer, have now been taken off the shelves. Seems like we made it out at the right time. Oh boy. I have bathroom! I have a toilet. Not now. The water's back on. I can finally wash my clothes. Yeah, we have bathroom access! We're becoming human! Washing our clothes, using the toilet, taking a bath. Ooh. Choose an upgrade. Increase damage. Additional damage to all enemies. Yes, please. We want this. That's what I want. This is really cool. This is really cool. Well. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you, YouTube, for hanging out and watching. I hope you're excited for the next chapter in this Bookwalker series. I really am. I want to know what famous classic are we going to get into next. I can't wait to see which one it is. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye!